Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. So let's begin our session with a wonderful quote. For some people, there is no succession plan. They just live and there is no getting worried. Good evening everyone. I Gaurav Srivastava being your host for today's international webinar on the topic career succession in 2024. Extend my warm greeting and a very good evening to all of you present. As we know that increasing importance of continuous learning and development to stay competitive. Organization placing a higher priority to creating diverse and inclusive work environment. Talking about SEMS Welfare Foundation, we are a Section 8 not-for-profit company registered under Companies Act 2013 with various recognition from NITI, IOG, MSME, MPCon, DDU, GKY and more. Recognized as a startup by DIPP, MCI and awarded Best Service Award for National Contribution. SEMS Group, with an active network of 5,000 plus professionals, published book and international journal, organized education and health camp for underprivileged children, promoted digital and financial literacy, and contributed to society. Our initiative, Digi Saksham, has developed content for 300 plus courses in IT, BFSI, and retail and entrepreneurship impacting diverse age groups. We have executed a skilling project for 600 inmates, signed MOUs for training, collaborated with the various organizations, and conducted international conferences. FemLeads, another SEMS initiative, empower women's thoughts workshop and newsletter, conducting awareness program in digital literacy, marketing, and career development across different industries. We have impacted over 1,000 women across state and recently celebrated a milestone of 100 women associated with the program. On behalf of whole SEMS family, I welcome you all for today's international webinar on a career succession in 2024. And to add to our guest of honor, today's speaker is Mr. Pranav Shrikant Bansal. It is great honor to have you with us, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Gaurav, for this wonderful introduction about the organization, about me too. I would like to express my gratitude to Lakshmi for continuous coordination throughout. I think somewhere in November we spoke, and it's been 2 months. We had been constantly in touch. Thanks to the co-host Kapil as well. Welcome to all of you here. I'm more than happy to have you here. Career succession in 2024 is what the topic we are discussing here. The very first question I would like to ask to all of you, and you can answer that. You can participate. We can have it as an interactive session. How many of you strongly feel that I need to change something in my life?
Good evening, sir.
Hey, good evening, Azhar.
Sir, there is always a room for improvement. So we can improve on a regular basis. Day by day, we can improve. So like that, my thinking is like that only. So
Great. Yes, Azhar. Yeah. Anyone else? Okay, we all know that we need change. How many of we know how we gonna bring that change?
Ch- Change has got life, but change has got resistance. We must overcome the resistance. Then we can improve ourselves.
Very rightly said, Ghanshyam. Yes, exactly. See, everybody agrees, something like the only constant thing is change, especially the quotes which we see on social media. How many of us exactly know what I have to do to bring that change? We know the goal. Do we know the road? मंजिल पता है रास्ता किसको पता है? Anybody? I can see some 28 odd people here. So I would appreciate more and more participation. It will make this session interactive. You can unmute and talk. It's okay if you don't have to start your camera. Nobody? Do I
Hi,
consider?
sir.
Hi.
We know. I know that I can improve myself by upskilling my education or skills, but don't know how to start.
Okay, good. All right. Okay, next question to Lakshmi and everybody. How many of you think that the change starts from yourself? That you need to
We
change?
all believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have
yes, sir.
preached. Yes.
Yes, sir. First, we have to accept that we need to change ourselves. Then only we can do. No.
Yeah, exactly.
We,
Now we
we,
know. Yeah,
we cannot change the world. And if we
exactly.
want to change the world, we have to start the change from ourselves.
Yeah, the charity begins at home. That's what they say. Yeah, exactly. Now we know we are the one who gonna change it. So I will. I don't want to make it towards philosophy because we are here for career progression. So I'll bring you guys back to where we need to go. Now today's topic it reads about the career succession in 2024. Now we are which? How many of you know which era are we in? Are we still in IT era, or it has also changed?
We are in artificial intelligence
AI,
era
yeah,
now.
yeah, artificial intelligence era, AI.
Okay, all right. So we have already moved past the IT, and now we are into AI. Or we call it a digital era, which we are in. Um, Vijayaji, if you can mute, thank you. Yes, we are of course in artificial intelligence era. But before that, that's one of the part of technology. In today's world, what do you think, or which skill do you think is the most important skill required when you have to change something in your life?
Uh, be updated to current world and digital technologies.
Okay,
Like everything is digital now.
okay, all right.
So technology enabled. We have to become technology enabled, so we can use the technology in the right way. So for the,
Okay. No, apart from technology, do you think soft skill,
yeah,
one of the soft skills, or one of the
yeah,
Yes, communication skill.
yeah.
okay. All right, Ganesh.
So presentation also, like
Praise.
presentation. Yeah. So like
Anything else?
Creativity.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. What if I tell you what all you said is okay, but there is very most important skill which is required. That's a leadership skill. How many of you will agree to that? That leadership skill is the most important skill you need in today's life.
leadership is skill connected with decision making, sir.
Is that only connected with decision making?
No, like first of all, like we have to start with because we if we take the right decision, then only we can go in the right direction. No, so that's after that.
So yeah. Okay. 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 So when I say about leadership, everybody thinks about maybe a CEO and some people under him and working some organization. That's the biggest myth which we have in our life. Leadership quality begins with self. Are you your own leader? Are your thoughts leading you to the direction you want to go? Are your actions leading you? Are your habits giving an example and leading you to bring that change in your life? Has anybody thought about leadership as a quality for oneself and not for the society or not for the organization? If not, then today is the right time. Understand that you are your own leader. Leadership quality is what is very, very, very important. Now we have spoken about XYZ things. That leadership quality is the one thing which will help you a lot in your career progression. With that, only leadership is not important. We need to do a lot of things. So if I look at the names and kind of the idea which I was given, we have most of the students here who are looking for career progression or start their career or take the first jump after they have started recently. So those point of view is what I would like to take this discussion into. You all have spoken about artificial intelligence and kind of stuff, which is the era which we are in, the digital era. Now I would like to know how, who would like to answer how artificial intelligence gonna help you in your career progression? Yes, anybody? We know we
Sir,
are in artificial
yeah,
intelligence era. Yeah.
sir, everything is connected with a digital the digital medium after COVID, sir. So even in Chat GPT, recently launched Chat GPT is also helping in big way in the paper presentation, research, and all the things. So like that, because I am a researcher, so I'm telling you in that direction. I don't have any marketing experience. I'm a researcher, so like.
How many of you have used Chat GPT before this? If you have raised, you can just thumbs up so I can see on the screen. How many of you have used Chat GPT before this? Okay, Kapil
Uh,
has, Chaitanya,
I I I have used 2 3 times, sir. So
Lakshmi. Okay, 2 to 3 times in last 2 years.
yeah, no, recently, within 6 months, sir. This 6 months after this, in
Ah,
the paper and all, citation references and all in that.
understood. There was a hoax which was said that artificial intelligence will take off your jobs. How many of you believe in that?
No, sir, not
No,
possible.
no, sir.
All right.
No,
So
sir.
we all are firm that AI will not take our jobs.
No,
Yeah,
never,
right, sir. It's a
never,
myth.
never.
ऑनलाइन क्लास चलेगी क्या तुमने लोग की
See,
क्लास ना है इंटर्नशिप से नहीं जाए
that was not for us. All right. So yeah, we all know that artificial intelligence will not take our jobs. That means we have to use that artificial intelligence in our own progression now, in career progression. So my next question comes: how many of you are using artificial intelligence or chat gpt or xyz tool, bart, xyz, whatever it is there available, for your career progression? Not just for getting any essay, just to try if ChatGPT really works well, or give me an information about say XYZ car. So ChatGPT is telling you everything about that car. No, no, not like that. About your field, about your domain, about your future, about your goals, about your career. How many of us are using ChatGPT for that?
Not used.
So this is the change which I expect in all of us. If we bring in this change, sky is the limit. Start using the chat GPT, the artificial intelligence, for your own benefits to bring that change in this very year. Now, when we talk about technology, and of course, we are talking about career progression, what important document is considered when you have to do anything with your career progression? Would somebody like to answer it?
CV.
Yes.
Resume.
Yes, resume. See, yeah. How many of you have your
Work,
sorry?
work, working experience, sir, for the two,
No,
3
we are talking about the document. So I would go with CV and resume for
and
timing. Working
yeah, yeah,
experience is what you carry with yourself. You need
yes.
a document to prove that, but resume is of course required. If you ask somebody for a job change or some help in career, the very first thing they will ask is your resume. They will not even ask your name.
Resume,
Yeah.
resume.
Yes, yes, Ghanshyamji, yes, resume. Yeah, of course. That's what everybody will ask. I have the question for you all. How many of you have your most updated resume ready at this point of time? How many of you have the most updated resume now?
Sir, actually, I'm looking for a job, so I have updated resume at this time.
Okay. Yes, Chaitanya, great. Gaurav, you want to say something? You can unmute and say.
No, I have also my updated resume.
Great, lovely, very nice. Okay, we all, like some of us agreed that we have our updated resume. Some tricky question: how many of you have used the same resume to apply for more than 5 jobs?
Myself, I did it, sir.
Yeah, I did it, sir, in
I
the
did it,
past.
sir.
I
I
also
did.
Yes.
Okay,
I
great,
have I
lovely.
have applied more than 10 jobs, sir, for same resume.
Great. All right. Okay. We will come to this topic too. How many of you read the job description in detail before you apply to that job?
I read,
I
sir.
read. I read the job description as well as the company details
Ah,
before applying.
great. Lakshmi. Okay. All right. So now some of you read job description. How many of you have just looked at the job title and clicked on easy apply?
I did it in the past, sir, and I was looking for job 3, 4 years back.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Okay. So the questions which we discussed in last few minutes, that's about one resume for a one size fits all, one resume for multiple jobs. Click on the easy apply just looking at the job title, are the worst ways we are using to progress in our career. Okay. So that is the first habit which we have to change. How many of you know about ATS?
ATS, I think automatic resume scanner.
Kind of, yeah.
automatic tracking system.
Application tracking system, it is
Huh,
ATS. But yeah, you would have heard on different Instagram videos that ATS friendly resume. I'll help you build your ATS friendly resume. I'll help you build your ATS friendly resume. Keywords, 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 right? How many of you have created ATS friendly resume through any of the online platform, the artificial intelligence based, AI based platforms, free resume, or got your resume checked with any ATS tool? How many of you have done that?
No, sir.
So
No,
if
no.
we are, yeah, anybody wants to say something? If we are in this digital era where we talk about artificial intelligence, and if we have not got our resumes checked or verified or prepared with artificial intelligence, are we on the right track?
So that's what we need to change, sir.
Exactly. You have answers. All of you have the answers. I'm just triggering them. I'm not telling any new GAN here. None of the motivational speaker, keynote speaker do that. We all have knowledge. We just need somebody to trigger it and bring it there. That's all. So the very first thing, to-do list. In your to-do list, I know it's Sunday tomorrow, but it's okay. If we have to progress in our career, Sunday, Monday doesn't matter. The very first thing that you have to do tomorrow morning is get your ATS friendly resume ready. There are hundreds of free tools which will help you to do that. Get your ATS friendly resume ready, but not only one resume. Okay. Do not, the very second thing, when you are applying to each job, you must have a different resume to each job you apply to. That's a prima facie. That's required. That's mandatory. Each
I
job.
understand. Yes, sir. Sorry to disturb, but I understand. How can I create another CV for every job? Because
Come there,
my
I'll come
role
there.
is particular.
I'll come there.
Then
Don't
how can I change the name? Okay, okay. No.
I'll come there. So the first thing is we all have to have ATS friendly resume. The second thing, don't use the same resume for every job you apply to. Are we clear? Are you all with me? Is it getting bored?
No.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Oh, okay. So now we have to get the resume ready with ATS friendly. Now, do you think that artificial intelligence is 100% perfect?
No,
No.
sir.
It's
No,
not.
sir.
So
No, sir,
we all
because
agree that it's not 100% perfect.
Yeah, right.
no, sir, because it lacks human intelligence, like emotional intelligence aspect.
Okay. So now that means we have to take some action here. We cannot be 100% dependent on the technology. Do we agree?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, which brings me to connect the point, whatever resume you prepare through artificial intelligence and ATS friendly resume, you still have to put efforts and make that document way better when it comes to applying to particular job. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
All right. So next thing which we're gonna do after we have our resume ready is we're gonna read that entire resume, find it out where it is going haywire, where it is going too much than what you exactly are, where it is basically flooding the information than it should not. Check that. Understand the reality. Edit your resumes manually. Now Lakshmi had the question, how can I do each resume for each job? So, Lakshmi, for that, with every job description, you get new keywords, new duties and responsibilities, new expectations, like what you should have. Every job description has like what we are looking for or what you should have or what will make you the best candidate for this role, what will qualify you for this role, what attributes are we looking for, what you can offer, what you should offer, what you should possess. All these words, keywords, all these titles in a job description are the guidelines to create your new resume. I'll not say that your 100% resume will change, but whatever 30% resume changes is the only differentiating factor that's keeping you away from the job you are applying to. Agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We are in such a era that every information we share on internet is already stolen. Nothing, किसी का कुछ भी नहीं छुपा है, किसी का कुछ भी नहीं छुपा है. शायद किसी के बीवी को नहीं पता होगा लेकिन गूगल को पता है किसका किसके साथ क्या चल रहा है. कुछ भी नहीं छुपा है. So happens with our resume. Every portal has parsed your resume. They have your information. Many ATSs collect data from different ATSs and already tell that how relevant this resume is for this particular job. There are some portals where you upload the job description, you upload your resume, they will give you the perfect resume for that particular job. Of course, again going back to the square one, it's an artificial intelligence created resume. You need to go and take effort, edit, cut off which is not required, and make that resume ready. So you will at least get qualified for the screening round. The recruiters will screen your profile. They will mind checking your document and dialing you. How many of you get calls on the scale of 1 to 10? Suppose you apply to 10 jobs. How many of you get at least one call in first 48 hours?
I got calls and I have applied, so I can say I got 2/3 ratios call.
Okay. When you have applied, right?
Yeah, right.
How many of you have not applied but still got a call that matches your career without application?
I got some calls before that also.
So without application as well. That means your resume somewhere has still the relevant information which recruiters are looking for. That's a great thing because database is picking your resume for that particular role. More the number of calls you get, more relevant your resume is. That's what I wanted to say. Now, for a generic role where you have not applied, it's not in your control for what role a recruiter might look for your profile. But for every job you are applying to, please make sure that you have up to date, relevant resume matching the job description to progress in your career. Now, all this while I spoke on about resume. The very important thing which comes even before resume or along the way is what I keep telling those who ever come to me for asking suggestions. How do I change the job? How do I change career? How do I progress in career? How do I take the next jump? अभी क्या आगे क्या 23 तो चला गया 24 अच्छा चाहिए भाई 10 साल चले गए आगे अच्छा चाहिए what okay how many of you would like to tell what is that one of the things that really is important when it comes to securing a better job or starting a better career or changing career into something else, some other domain.
So
Very,
first of all,
Hmm.
discipline is the thing. If you are disciplined and you are behaving like towards a goals, then you will get something. If discipline is not there, you will not get anything.
Okay.
So,
All right. Okay. So I'll put
Experience
this.
in that field.
Okay. Experience.
Experience.
Okay. All right.
If better skills are there, then we can switch over that to that.
Yeah. All right. Discipline, experience, skills. I agree to them. I put them all as the internal factors of getting a job.
Better scale also. Better scale.
Yeah. Yes.
Attitude,
Jump in
sir.
the salary.
Yeah.
Attitude also is required, sir.
Sorry, Kapilji.
Attitude.
Attitude.
Yes.
So these are all the things I would always tell it the internal thing which is with you. Okay. Is there any external factor, external thing that is also important when you have to progress in your career?
I think
Relevancy to your qualification and experience.
Okay, I will still put it into the internal
Sir,
factors.
learning mindset.
Great, Jyoti. Again into the internal, factors of
for communication.
again into internal, Karthik.
Sir,
So
peace
ba-
of mind and satisfaction.
Again into internal. It
So
is all about you. No, we are talking about you. I'm talking about external. Something outside, something apart from you. Something apart from you. You guys are giving really nice inputs. No,
quality related to leading a team and all.
fine. Like still not what
Oh,
I'm.
for branding, sir.
External facts.
From
Sir, can you explain little bit what are you are referring to external factors
Let us
like
try to
job
go there.
location?
Because if I
Job
try,
location.
yeah, if I explain you, then it's straight away the answer itself. Yes, Kapil.
branding, we have to go for like branding somewhere. We have to go for.
Like still okay, like that's what you do for yours, on your own profile or on your own candidature. Okay. So what I was referring to, any guesses? Internal team is here. Any guesses from advisor internal team?
So like future contribution to that field. If you are going to work in an area, so what you will do in next 10 years, 15 years, like that, something like that, sir.
No, that's again goal setting. Okay. Fine. So what important thing which I always often refer to as external factors is relationship building. That's the very important aspect when we have to jump next level in our career. What all points you all mentioned, dedication, consistency, discipline, creating your own brand, everything is important. Skill sets, experience, everything is important. But what to do with this when you don't have anybody who gonna look into that? So relationship building is very essential thing in progressing in your career. So my next question is, how many of you have found that it's easy to get a job when you are referred by somebody?
I have. Reference
Yes.
is very important.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Uh,
So references is what we all say. Reference चाहिए, reference चाहिए, reference चाहिए. Reference is all about reference. कौन देगा? Who will give the reference? Will anybody walking on the street give reference?
No. It's actually the person with whom you have worked in your previous companies,
Okay.
or a person who knows you, that you have this knowledge, knowledge, and like you would be a perfect fit for this job. So these two, and more than this, right? Nowadays, this recommendation in LinkedIn helps a lot. So,
Correct.
like if you have lots of recommendations given by many people, then your resume goes up.
Good. Very nice. Yes. So That all I categorize under relationship building. Now, when we are talking about specifically career progression, suppose you know one or the other role which really matches your career path, your goal. Find out that role. Out. Suppose you have 10 different jobs, read each job description clearly, precisely, with peaceful mind. Like Kapilji said, peaceful mind is very important when you have to progress, because without peace you cannot. The hurried decision has no place in your life. You have to have informed decision when you have to go to the next stage. So for that, peacefully read each and every job description. Only find out of the 10 job description which match. Suppose we are looking for the business development manager role, you have 10 job description. Trust me, all those 10 job description with the same title has different 10 requirements. What we see, business development manager, हाँ मैंने किया है 4 साल किया है, apply. But they are looking for somebody who has done BE in mechanical engineering, which you have not done. You do not qualify for that. You will understand this only when you read the job description. You prepare your resume likewise and apply. Now, when you apply to that role, if you apply it on LinkedIn, it's very easy to find who has posted the job. If you have applied somewhere outside, take efforts, go to that company, visit their website, know about that company. Lakshmi has already mentioned the point that she reads about company. That's a very nice thing which one has to do. Find who are into the HR team, send them connection on LinkedIn. Don't just send connection request or follow, send them a personalized message. That suppose I'm applying to some role with Kapil, I'll say, hi Kapil, Pranav here, would like to add you, hope you are doing great, would like to add you to my network. Kapil, I recently applied to a role which you had advertised. I would be more than happy to hear from you. All this fits in 300 characters which LinkedIn allows, and send. It might take some time, weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, to some time to reply, but it's better to go with a strategy than just applying haywire and doing random applies on any job. Now you know they have not accepted your connection request. Go on their wall, look at the content which they have posted, and start getting engaging on that content. Suppose they have written something, they have written some post about say mental health. Go and write your mental health is very important for your progression, or mental health is very important for your day-to-day life. Any goddamn line, I'm sorry, but any simple line with which makes a very little logic is also fine. Go and engage regularly. Every now and then go and engage on their content. The moment you start doing that and you do it for consistently for 8 to 10 days, suppose I'm doing it with Kapil will see, हाँ ये कोई है प्रणव, regularly post कर रहा है, regularly comment कर रहा है, he's getting engaged on my content, and there is a chance he will open, हाँ इसका मैंने message, I had seen some message from this side, he'll go and check that message, हाँ okay, he has sent application, he'll go and check the application, oh this is really one, I should get him a call, or he'll ask his recruiters to give a call to that particular person. Trust me, it has helped me to get my clients. One of the clients which I wanted, of course, it's not for job, it's for client, from the business point of view. A client which we really wanted was not getting, they had rejected me for 3 times for the very matter saying, we will see, we will see. I just kept engaging on one of on his content. Whatever he posts, I used to go and engage, go and engage. There was a time I saw that he's struggling for some requirement. I said, I am the only one who can help this. Trust me, within 2 months we closed that position. This was all about my internal team is there, they know this. So this is how we have done it, engage with them. In a way, it's kind of, if we talk from the philosophical point of view, it's manifestation. You go and get what you exactly want. So that relationship building is done through this very easily. If it is possible to go and visit their office, go and visit their office. Go and try and meet HR. Say, I have seen this role. I'm really keen on that. I never heard. If it's in the close proximity, maybe you can drop by while going. No harm in asking. We don't do that. Our fathers have done that. They used to go to the office and check क्या हुआ मेरे application का. अरे कुछ नहीं हुआ, ठीक है मैं आता हूँ 8 दिन में. Because there was no telephone, there was nothing, there were no notification than going and meeting that person, particular person in person, face to face. So you can do that as well. Use that, leverage that to build connection. Might not for that role, they might help you in some other role as well. Somebody will consider your effort. Acha, he has come all the way to ask on what has happened. He looks really interesting in this role because, of course, his profile also matches. Is the right fit, and you might get that job, or you might get that particular opportunity which you are looking for. Then some of the very common points: communication and confidence is very important. Building confidence is not overnight thing. Those who are freshers here, students here, you would have had a lot of sessions in your college. Aisa karo, vaisa karo, do this, do that, and you will build confidence. Reading does not help build confidence. If you have to build confidence, you have to bring those things in action. If you are an introvert, Try talking to, make a group of 2 to 3 people, get on a video call, get an audio call, video call, choose any topic, talk about that for 2 minutes, go in front of the mirror, talk to yourself, introduce yourself to yourself in the mirror, do this
Yeah, yeah.
activity. Yeah, and it really helps. Thanks, Karthik. It helps to build confidence. Now, one more point which Lakshmi has told, I'll touch upon that. Know company in detail, but not just company. You must know their competitors as well. Suppose some company is offering particular role with 40,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees per month as a salary, and their competitors same role are offering that job at 70,000 rupees. When you understand this while doing the research, you will go and apply to their competitor because they are giving you more salary.
Yeah, yeah.
That's new thing. I will do next time.
Yes, you should always do that because that offer lies just somewhere around you. We don't know. It's not advertised on Naukri. It's not advertised on Indeed. It's not advertised on LinkedIn. But
Yes, yes.
that's on their website, and you found that out, and you applied, and you got that job. So with your own research, you got a better, bigger package. So you
Yes.
yourself have given promotion. You have progress. If that
So,
happens, yeah,
yes, yes. So sorry to interrupt you. So, actually, you had told that we can approach companies, right?
yeah.
So, in that, no, in that nowadays, what I feel is you go to the company also. They will not let you inside because they will ask, "Oh, whom do you want to meet?" And if the person say no, then we will not be able to go inside. So, in this way, how do we actually,
Uh,
make
okay.
this situation favorable to us?
Yeah, sure. So basically, what happens is, I'll first answer your question. That is, sometimes they might say, no, we cannot allow you. But if you say, suppose you go to company and say, I want to meet HR, they will say, no, you can't. You go with the name. Okay, I want to go and meet Mr. Gaurav Srivastava. Tell regarding. So I had applied and I had told them on LinkedIn. So I want to meet them. The security guard will not ask a lot of questions. He will call Gaurav. Somebody is here to meet you. Like, no, I don't, I am not ready to meet. Ask them to send email. Okay, give me Gaurav's email. Give me Gaurav's contact number. You have got his contact details there. Write an email to Gaurav. Hey, Gaurav, I had applied for this job. I did not hear, but I was passing by. I thought of saying you hi. I could not get through you on the meeting as well. So sending you email. Maybe sometime, this is my mobile number. Would like to know about. I'm really excited about this opportunity. Do let me know. Email देखेगा दो बार ignore करेगा. Third time email देखेगा. Third time you don't have to go to company every time. You can just write email. Don't fake. कि मैं 3 बार आया हूँ. Don't fake. Don't give false information. Like you send say 3 weeks, 3 emails. Gaurav will like बहुत ही interested दिख रहा है. Let me go and talk to him. If they have closed the position, they will reply. Hi Pranav, this position is closed. You got the closure that you are not selected for this time. That's okay. But at least you got to hear from Gaurav.
But sometimes where I have noticed recently in LinkedIn, no, when I was applying, so there few of the recruiters put their own email. So even after reaching out to them through email, also we do not get reply.
How rigorous follow up are we doing is also important.
Even if we follow up for 2-3 times, also we do not get reply. They do not reply. So in that way, how do we have to approach?
No, so the only thing is keep trying. I would say, see, unless and until that, how they take it as, it's also very personal thing. Okay, it's very subjective thing. How everybody is looking at email. When it comes to me, if I see the email, if I've spoken with somebody and I get the email, I read that email. If I suppose Gaurav would have sent me an email, there is a very less chance I will go and read that email because I don't remember talking to Gaurav in last couple of days. But Lakshmi sent me an email. I know I had spoken with her yesterday. That's related to my conversation which I had with. So by default, I'll go and connect. So it's personal thing. Some people they give generic email ID to you. They do not access that email ID.
Okay.
So
And even the connection request also. If we send even with the note, not all accepts it nor replies back to it.
Connect on their content. The more and more they see your name, the chances of they talking to you increases.
Okay.
See, LinkedIn is not like Instagram private account that you cannot go and check content. Even if they do not accept
Yes.
your connection
We cannot do it.
you can still go and check their content.
No. The phone numbers is not visible in LinkedIn. We
Mhm.
only even the just the email ID is visible, but not the phone number.
No, I'm not talking about phone number. I'm talking about their content which they post on LinkedIn. If they post something regularly, go and comment on that. Go and engage on that. So they
Okay.
will see your name. I'm not saying mobile number. You will all see mobile
Okay,
number only when you are a connection, not before that.
Yes.
But if they have not accepted your connection request, if they have not replied to your messages, Go and engage on their content, on their wall, go on their timeline, like their LinkedIn profile, check what they have posted, engage on that. So they will see your name, remember your name, and there is in case they see connection request, oh, I have seen this, I have heard this name before, so they will go and accept your request.
Okay, but even
Some of these
that
strategies are
also.
time consuming. See, some of these strategies are time consuming, but then that's one of the ways that can help you to go there.
Okay, so even on that content also, LinkedIn has that privacy of hiding it.
Usually, I have never come across private profile that I can't access anything in profile. So I usually go
Okay,
and connect on content, then they approve my request, and then I get my work
okay,
there.
okay.
So
We'll try it after some time.
yeah, that will help you. Trust me, that will help you. All right, yeah. I have the last point to mention before we jump to question and answer Q&A session, and also our time is up. Study about the competitors and uh, engage with recruiters on different mediums, and do not underestimate the power of references of your close colleagues. Your close colleagues can get you a good job, but you have to find out who are those colleagues whom you can talk to. If you are already working, if you are a student, don't worry about that. Talk to as many friends, ask their references. Somebody's relative could be somewhere, somebody's somebody's friends could be, or seniors could be working somewhere. Do not hesitate to talk. Ask. पूछ डाला तो life जिंगा डाला. It does work. From the student point of view, it happens. मैं नहीं पूछूंगा कैसा लगता है. It doesn't look good. How do I ask my uncle? I don't want favor from anybody. Trust me, as a reference, it will help you a lot and get you the next job which you are looking for. So these are some of the things which I think, from the career progression point of view, will help you to quickly take actions and jump on to the next level of your job search and changing the career. When it comes to career, I can speak for another 3 hours as well. But then we also have the time restrictions, and there are so many other things which come into, like your personality, your communication skill, your command over language. Hundreds of things are there. Even confidence building itself a 4 days course. So if we go into detail of everything, we will run out of the time. So I would rest here for the day, and now I'm open for Q&A sessions. If you have any questions, please ask the questions here.
I have a question. Okay. So I was asking that we should try to connect with the HR team or the hiring person. But how many times we should try? Like 3 to 4 times is enough.
So basically, usually follow-up should be 3 follow-ups in a row. So suppose you have got HR's number, don't call them every day. Call them alternate day for 3 times. If they do not pick up, drop them a message that, hey, I tried calling you because I have applied for this role. I want to know. If that position is closed, they will get back to you and say that, yeah, this position is closed. There is no question of following up. Then you just gently say, thank you for informing. It means a lot for me. In case you have any future positions which can help me, which matches my profile, do let me know. And you never know, they might keep your profile aside. They will say, of course, we will get in touch with you. We are not sure what they're going to do with that. But sometime it might click and you might get a call from them. Suppose they hire somebody, and what if that person runs away in 3 days? They will contact you because they remember you had followed up. Out of the 100 applications, there could be only 1 or 2 people who are following up. They'll get in touch with the first or second person who are following up.
Okay, got it. And 3 to 4 times following up is good.
Okay, yeah, not more than that. Otherwise, it becomes like that's too cheesy to do. Then
Yes,
what you
and
can
the
do it
person
once
will
in a
be
week.
irritated.
So initially, first 3 days you do alternate day. If they do not pick up, suppose if they pick up their second call and say, "Hey, Lakshmi, we are still in the process," just say, "Okay, how soon can I expect?" They will say another 2 weeks. Then hold on for 2 weeks. Don't follow. After 2 weeks, give them a call. Hey, you had said that after 2 weeks you were about to tell. I was just excited to know what happened. They'll say, no, that position is closed. Don't get upset. अरे ऐसा कैसा आपने बोला था 2 weeks? No, no, no. It's okay. Say, okay, thank you for the information. In case if something comes in future, do I'm available there. So or maybe we can work together then. Tell them and they'll be happy.
Okay, got it.
Take the feedback graciously. Don't get angry. अरे कैसे क्या close हो गया? आपने 2 weeks बोला था. They would have selected something. That's okay. They would have find something better in other candidate. Be polite. That will help. Yes. Any other question? Lakshmi, I won't
So,
mind. Yes, Lakshmi.
so one question, how to come out of stage fear sometime during seminar presentation? I face the problem of stage fear. It has been come from one of the audiences.
Okay. All right. So basically, stage fear is more in your mind. Okay, if it's online stage, like if it's online or offline. If it's online, it's very easy. See, I like to interact with people where there are cameras on. Today it's so easy. Only Lakshmi, Kapilji, and Gaurav has camera on. They are my own people. They are my host and co-host today. So I don't have to worry about it. Others all are behind the camera. Only Azharas is starting and switching it off. So it's easy. You can practice it. The best practice to do it is talk to yourself in front of mirror. That will help you with stage daring. That will help you with confidence. Stage daring is more to do with your own confidence. If you are confident, it doesn't matter if there are three people sitting in front of you or 300 or 3,000. So the only way is to start talking. Start with a small thing. Take a topic, speak in front of the mirror. Do this for 2 weeks. Then talk to your three close friends. Select a topic, talk about them. They will tease you. Hey, grammar galat ho gaya. Hey, this is not that. They will crack jokes. They will mock you. Let them mock. It's their job. But if somebody is cracking a joke, you will get to know, oh, I'm still lacking it. Somebody will laugh on your pronunciation. It's okay. Don't get offended. Take that graciously. Thank you. I understood now what the pronunciation should be. It will teach you. And then do that activity for 2 to 3 times. Get your close friends. It's okay if they judge you. How does that matter? We have to improve. No. So we have to go there. Let them judge. Ask them the feedback. They will tell some or the other thing. Even if they crack joke, that's okay. Take that sportingly. Once you do that in front of three people, try to talk in front of your class. If you are working, try to talk in front of your team. Maybe suggest your manager that I have a stage fear. I want to get rid of it. Why don't you give me some 20-minute slot on one of the Fridays? I will talk about some topic in front of our team member, maybe 8, 10 people. Manager will be more than happy. Hey, wow, you want to come up and grow. He will like, "Haan, chalo, de diya Friday for 20 minutes, come up with the topic." You can choose any good topic and talk in front of them. It's okay if you make a mistake. You talk. They will tell you some suggestions. Improve from that. Once it happens, there are 2,000 people. You will not worry about talk. Even if you don't want to go to mirror, start your front camera, selfie camera, and talk there. You will improve. You will understand your facial expressions, how you are giving your eye contact, and all. I think that's eye contact is important. Listen. If somebody is saying something, listen. That's also very important. Once you understand the question, you'll answer better. Yes. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Next.
Hope it answered your question, Asar. You're on mute.
Yeah, yes, I got the answer. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like stage fear and all in bigger audience.
I know, no, practice it. That's the only thing.
Then,
See,
then
basically, Azhar, you should not say this. There are 30 people in this room, and you are the only one who unmute and talk. So you don't have stage fear. It's just on your mind. You don't have stage fear. Take it out. Tonight, sleep with the thought, I don't have stage fear. Tomorrow morning, you will not have stage fear for sure. Trust me.
thank, thank you, sir.
Manifest it. Manifest. Go and get it. That's the only thing. It's all about just sab yahan pe, sab man mein, baki kuch. Just sleep with the thought, I don't have stage fear. It will go away.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
Yes. Any other next question?
Any questions to sir? You can unmute yourself and
Yes.
ask sir.
You can unmute, and it's not just about career progression. If you have anything else that you think that you want to get answered, I'm more than if I can, if I have some knowledge about that particular thing, I'll be more than happy to answer that answer. It's not just about job, it could be anything.
Okay,
No,
sir, I have a question.
yes, Lakshmi.
Currently, I am an individual contributor in any job, whichever I have experience. Now I want to upgrade my uh, experience and level, but wherever I apply, they are offering me teams to handle. Currently, I am coordinating with my colleagues and the coordinates, but I feel hesitate that if I am able to handle the team or not. So I just resign myself that I cannot do this job. Is it correct or wrong?
Wrong.
What should I do?
Why are you feeding? See, we all know computer, right? How does computer work? Input, process, output. You type something, you are giving an input, the information gets processed. You press on Control P, the printer will print that page for you. I'm telling you old stuff where there were printers and all. Now everything goes on WhatsApp. So
Yes.
input, process, output. So remember this rule for your life. Whatever input you give to your brain will only be processed and will only be the output. That's what I
Okay.
told Azhar as well. Tell your mind that I don't have stage fear. Tomorrow morning you will not have. Give that input. I can. Why are you telling your mind I can't handle team? You have done cottage. See, there is nothing like individual contribution in any company. You might have only role that is individual contribution. You have to report it to your boss. You have to tell something to some other functions like marketing, finance, accounting, some of the other function, right? Sales. or quality, some or the other function you have to talk, right? You are
Yes.
already coordinating that. When you are coordinating that, you are already doing the teamwork. Now, its only thing is you have not handled a team directly under you. That means you do not have reports. That means people are not reporting to you. So be upfront that I have not worked as a team leader or a team manager before this, but all this while I had been doing the team coordination in different teams, in different departments, in different functions of this business. And I am confident that if I am given subordinates, I will be able to handle them, because when I'm at that position, I already know what work I have done. With that experience, that will help me. And when I'm here, people like you are the one who gonna train me, and under your guidance, I'll surely handle the team. वो खुश हो जाएगा, ले लेगा आपको job.
Okay.
Because you are showing that confidence, you are giving them that confidence that you can do it. That's all they want to see. Some people will ask on paper, do you have a team, do you xyz experience, but then it only comes when you have 4 to 5 years of experience. Nobody will ask you team handling experience unless you have 5 years of work experience. Don't even expect at the level of 1 or 2. Team coordination, I know, and I have confidence that I can lead the team. That is enough.
I have experience actually, and I reject myself that
No.
I will be able to handle the team or not.
You will be able to, don't worry. Team handling is not rocket science. It's all about making sure that your work gets done. Simple as that. What happens is, in Indian culture, to be very frank, we have always been taught like teachers, parents, bosses as villains in our life.
Yes.
That's how our culture is. They are not. They help us. Have we ever think from this perspective? No, we are never taught. If you don't do the homework, your teacher will punish you. So you all know your superior are there to punish you. That's all. Even our teachers never asked why you could not complete your homework. What was the challenge? They'll ask, why did you not complete? I'll tell your parents that he has not completed the homework. That's how we have all have been abroad. And that's where we think is, I can't do that. No, you can do that. And tell them no that if I can't do that, everybody is learning. We are in learning phase. If something goes wrong, I'm ready to own the responsibility. That's okay. You will not make mistakes. When you are so confident, suppose it's something related to team handling some decision which consists of 2 crore rupees. You will not take wrong decision. No, when it's the question of 2 crore rupees, obviously you'll take the right decision, or you will ask your senior, what can
Yeah,
I do
right.
in this case? Simple as that. Take it out of your mind. Try giving it a shot. Don't worry.
Sure, I will do this time.
Thanks, Lakshmi. Yes, Manalwar sir, Dr. Manalwar. Do you have any questions, sir? Thanks, sir. Your claps means a lot to me. Yes, any other question? All right. If it is not, then I think we could conclude this session here. Before that, Lakshmi, Kapilji, and Gauravji, thank you very much for.
Thank you. Wow, what a wonderful knowledge given by you, sir. I hope our audience learned many things from this session. I would like to highlight some points like key optimization, customization for different role, formatting assistance, believe in action, and now Q&A round. Sir, there are few questions which our audience want to answer. So, with your permission, shall we proceed with the question? So the first question is that how can AI assist in customizing a resume for different job positions?
There are portals where you can upload your job description as well as resume, and looking at that, they will match, or you can copy paste the job description and upload your resume. The portal will give you the copy of resume which is mostly in line with the job description. However, don't believe on that completely. You have to do your own edits as well.
Thank you for answering this question, sir. The last question is what skill do you anticipate will be crucial for career advancement in 2024?
Lovely question. Digital marketing is one of the skills which is on top, because development and IT basically is not in demand that much. Okay, so don't get worried if some of you are IT engineers here. Of course, you will get some of the other opportunity, but digital marketing, because it's not just about now marketing. Digital marketing has taken such a shape that every company wants to have their digital presence. It's not about just putting content, it's about writing content, putting it in different. There are ads, there is organic way, there are hundreds of platforms coming in, there are ways in which people engage with your content. So these are the ways where digital marketing is top trending skill in 2024. Copywriting is one of the thing to look forward to. If you have artistic side in your hobbies or in your life, then copywriting could be one of the great thing. And never ending job is sales job. If any one of you want to go into sales, trust me guys, sales guys are the power engine, the power source of every company. Sales नहीं होगा तो पैसा कैसा आएगा, पैसे नहीं आएंगे तो सैलरी कैसी होगी? तो सेल्स जॉब्स विल नेवर डाई, क्योंकि एआई भी बेचने के लिए कोई तो बंदा चाहिए. Somebody has to be there who will sell artificial intelligence to other humans. So sales skills and digital marketing are the skills which I would say are going top in 2024.
That was a very good piece of advice given to you, to us. Again, thank you all for attending today's webinar. And if you have any additional question, you can contact us by email or telephone. We are happy to provide additional support to you. Please follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel for new learning.